What's going on, guys? It's been a minute since I've done a car vlog or vlogging on the way to work. The reason being is that I have been literally consumed with programming. Now what that means is pretty much conceptualizing and creating the outline for what we're going to be doing with our athletes over the next 6 to 12 months. We had some stuff that we did last year that I'm changing for this upcoming fall. Generally, I try and reprogram for the fall, for the school year for most of our kids. On top of that, I'm creating a combine workout that we're going to be running this winter time with our college athletes. And there's a lot of thought that goes into it. There's a lot of money at risk, or there's a lot of money at stake for many of these athletes. You know, draft a simple couple moves in the draft position for each of these guys could equal $1 million depending on their projected round and their projected pick. Not saying that everybody we have goes first round, because that's very unlikely, but we do get some high caliber athletes in our facilities, and we're looking forward to seeing who we get this year. But when I create these workouts and people have the idea that they just roll out right off the cuff, I wish that was the case. You know, I wish that when you guys ask me for a workout on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, that, you know, I could just kind of give it to you instantly. But, you know, like I said, that's not the case, because there's a lot that goes into it. You know, I have to figure out, you know, what your goals are, who you are, your training background, your training history, what kind of facility you have available to you if you're not close by me or working personally with me. I have to figure out your timeline, how many times you're gonna go, what your schedule is like, and then, you know, then I have to put it all together, and then it's got to work, right? And how we make that work is I have to constantly be in contact with you, rep percentages you're hitting, if you're having a bad day, good day, why you know, didn't hit a certain lift that week. Could be because you didn't sleep, you felt like crap that day. You know, there's just so much that goes into it that I feel it's unsafe almost sometimes to be able to post a workout for somebody or give a workout to somebody without having the utmost, you know, confidence that they can perform what I'm going to give them. On top of that, you know, it's not anything personal to anybody, but this is my craft. This is what I do for a living. So giving out my knowledge, my experience, you know, I have to put food on the table. So, you know, I have to charge sometimes for custom workouts like that. But you can tell, like, that's how inclusive my workouts are. You're not getting a cookie cutter, you know, workout that's on my computer already. It's going to be custom built to you, and the amount of communication that you're going to receive from me is, you know, is much more than anything else you would ever get. I will be putting some stuff out there, probably like some challenge workouts, some you know, snippets, some tidbits of workouts that we're doing. The things you guys are seeing now, if you're following along, these are all programmed, you know, workouts for these certain specific people. Yeah, hopefully I can get some stuff out to you guys. There will be definitely some how-to videos coming out very soon. I know people are kind of asking questions on why I teach certain things the way I do, or technique that I do, and I can speak to that, you know, through the video. And honestly, the periscopes that we're doing, we should be doing one tomorrow, Wednesday. You know, that's a great time to tune in, ask questions when we're paying attention to the camera, obviously, not during the workout. You know, ask questions, because then it kind of flows a lot better for me. I'm a Q&A guy. You ask me a question, I try and give you the best possible answer. And if I don't know that answer, I'm going to refer you to somebody who I feel does, or I'm going to go research it and find it out for you. I don't know everything. I'm going to be the first person to admit that. But I have a great network of coaches that, you know, some of them are specialized in certain areas of fitness, certain areas of strength and conditioning, certain areas of, you know, sports performance. I'm not afraid to go and ask them. You know, that's what it's about. That's what our field's about. It's having a strong network, having a group of people dedicated to doing one thing. That's getting people better, helping people achieve their goals, but yeah, that's it's kind of what it's been the last 2 weeks. I have been just absolutely consumed from the time I wake up. If I'm not coaching, if I don't have administrational stuff to do, I am on my computer programming. And it's tough, because every day, if it's a complicated program, I have to first go back through the whole workout and, you know, get my brain back into the flow of what I was thinking during that previous day, and how to keep continuing it on. So it's kind of a pain in the ass a little bit, and there's more that goes to it than people think. Other than that, man, it's been really humid here. We've had to fix Katie's car last week, and I'm starting to lift again. If you guys are gonna see, I did finally pull 500. I haven't pulled 500 since I weighed 228 pounds, and I weighed in at 215 this day that I actually did it. And I had no intentions, zero intentions. I haven't been training. I'm likely to maybe get 2 workouts in a week that are really good, if I'm not really just keep moving pretty much. So to not train and to have that strength kind of recalibrate, still in my brain of knowing what to do and how to accomplish it, it's pretty remarkable for myself. I was pretty happy with it. It's not the biggest lift. I'm not the strongest guy. I'm not the fittest guy. I'm a coach, and that's what I do. I make people better, but I like staying strong. That's my main thing. Is I want to be strong for my body and being able to stay in the game with a lot of things that I want to do in life, and for my kids in the future, being able to stay super active for them. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about 500. Jesus, that bar, it was a struggle. Like that first 6 inches, I kind of had a hesitant moment where I was like, and then it started moving. And if I get it off the ground, 2-3 inches, I'm probably gonna finish that lift because I have a pretty damn strong back, and my hips are very strong. So I'm very confident. You're definitely gonna have, your form isn't always gonna be the best when you try and go for a PR, but my back was super, super tight, no rounding, and my hips came up a little bit first. But when you're lifting that weight, it's about just getting it up and a little bit of intestinal fortitude and pushing through the pain, and that's how you progress. You have to kind of push past your limits, and then you recalibrate, readjust, go back down, work on your technique more, and then reattempt it. That's how we have to do it. As long as you are safe, you're fine. Form is not always going to be 100% perfect. We aim for that, obviously, but there's a certain point in a lift where it's going to break, and that's what we try and get to. Where it breaks, bring it back down, rebuild it stronger. However we have to program, fix it, mental, whatever it may be, and we go back and we attack it again, and we keep attacking all damn day.